Alright, hey guys, good to see you. Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday. Hasn't been too bad, if I do say so myself. What is that? Sorry, I saw something random here. Hold on. Okay, we should be in. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. We are going to pick a new house to flip, and I have no idea which one I'm going to do, so we're just going to go with it and see what happens. Okay, shut this off here. Okay, I think we'll be set. Oh, there we go. And continue. I think the only sad part about today is I burned the part of my finger, you guys. It's not bad. It's like one of those like flash little burns you get that kind of just hurts a little bit after a while, you know? One of those kind of things. Hey, Winter, how's it going? So... I think we talked about doing the next cheapest one, which would be this Charming Hideaway, I think, because we're in the 300s for this one. These ones are in the 200s. So is this one. Well, I was trying to grab a piece of toast that had fallen a little too deep inside the toaster, and, well, wasn't really thinking all too much as I was doing that, and nicked the... just underneath my nail. Hey, Daniel. Well, is it Daniel? Let me know if I got your name right. Welcome in, by the way. How's it going? Or is it Denial? Or Denial? All those could be incredibly wrong. I just want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Yeah, I think it's going to be Charming Hideaway. That's our next cheapest one. Dang, and we might finish the Crayfish Coast in the next couple other episodes. Then we won't have anything else there unless they come out with another quest house for it. Yeah, I think we're going to do Charming Hideaway. Let's rock. Let's do it. Confirm. I love how it's extra steps to get there. Boom. Yes. Alright. There we go. We made it. Alright, and if I recall, this quest house has a secret room as well, so I don't know if they're going to let us just mess with the secret room or not. They might not, but we'll have to just check it out and see. I'm just going to clear all this away and we'll decide on something for the front. We could actually do, like, a nice drive up with, like, hedges or something. That'd look really nice. All of this is a bit much. This tree's healthy? Yes. We'll keep that one. Ooh, and we'll get to mow the lawn. My favorite. Big log. Get rid of the stump. Hey, there's nothing else there. Those front bushes we cannot touch, so I'm just gonna leave those there. I'm gonna miss so many of these little ones, for sure. They did give us a trash can. Oh yeah, we'll have to definitely do some kind of a nice drive up for the car, and then like a nice walk up pathway. That would look cool with lights. And I think that's everything. We got a lot of work to do. This house might be little, but it's got a lot of things going on. You know, I'll keep that other rock, but not this one. There. That looks cool. Might as well get it out of the way. Can we add a porch, a swing and such? So they don't have like a two-seater, but they do have where you can suspend It's gonna be like these kind of seats here, Winter. No, this one, I'm sorry. I think this is the only one that you can actually suspend from the ceiling. It's still a really cute chair, though. And it lets you, of course, modify it how you want. I think that's the only one. I don't recall there being another one that you can, suspend like that. Oh, and this one. This one's a new one. Kind of a different form of that same swing chair. Yeah, I think it's just those two. It is just those two. Although, I would imagine they're going to eventually, you know, give us what we want. But, no, I want it to be none. We want it to be as short as possible. We don't want no silly business. Oh, let me go all the way right here. How come it wouldn't let me sell these before that? Okay, well, I don't know. I'm very shocked it let me go all the way here, so. Cool. We can actually take the driveway all the way to this edge. By the way, looks uber suspicious bridge there. Alright, I'm gonna grab this where the stuff is, and then we'll, start our usual lines here. Cool. Alright, I think I'm just going to... Corner's already kind of crazy, but... So they must have updated something, because that didn't used to let you get the grass all the way from under those, but... Our whole yard is crooked. Or I'm just crooked, one or the other. We gotta do the lawn. So it's gonna be a couple minutes. Couple of minutes of time here. Hey, DJ. Good, how about yourself? Have you guys been watching the Game Awards stuff going on? Or the Games Con and stuff? I think the only thing I took away from yesterday's thing was the Lego Batman. And the one game by the people that made Disco Elysium. Otherwise, the rest of them looked like, eh. They weren't really speaking to me, you know? And then we started watching the other one that's on right now, but I'm up here now, so we'll watch the rest later, but kind of the same. There's nothing really there, right? Hey, Rach, how's it going? I'm good. You got a headache. Oh my goodness, I hate that, dude. Drink a shit ton of water and try to lay your head down for a little bit. Doing alright. I have also watched the Gamescom stream. How do you feel about it, DJ? Do you feel a little sad that maybe we're not going to get cool games? Because I feel that way. Just a little bit. A little bummed out. I was hoping for a little bit more, you know? Oh, and that they're gonna do, oh yeah, Resident Evil, yeah, that one looks good. And then they had a sequel for a game at the end of the game show yesterday, and I can't for the life of me remember what game it was for, but I was honestly shocked. Oh, for, Black Mythic, not Wukong, they're calling it Yangwei, I think. Looks pretty sick. It's just so, it shocked me because that, you know, Black Myth Wukong didn't come out that long ago, right? And they're already coming out with the second one. I feel like it's kind of putting all these other AAA game developers to shame if they're making sequels that quick, you know? What's Bethesda doing with freaking the next Elder Scrolls game? And, you know, taking their sweet time, apparently. That's all I know. Taking their sweet freaking time. Oh, it won't let me get those. That's okay. But yeah, Lego Batman, the one by Disco Elysium mods, and Lego Batman were the only thing I got psyched about for yesterday. And Resident Evil. Also the second season of Fallout. Yeah. Have not watched it yet. Haven't watched anything yet. I'm so glad they let me mow around those because I would lose my line track so quick. We're almost there. We're like barely halfway. Barely halfway to our lawn mowing. No longer house flipper, but the lawnmower sim, you guys. Sorry, not sorry. I have to. I can't leave it like this anymore. Ever since they gave me the mow option, which is what I've always wanted, it has to be done. But Winter had a good call on making a porch. Maybe we could make some kind of a overhang or something. Put some nice chairs up. I'll have to check the inside, though. I don't remember if there's... The house isn't big. It has a lot of stories, if I recall. I like mowing, too. I can't help it. It's great. It just achieves something for me. It looks so much cleaner, you know? We'll mow over the trash. There we go. I'll mow over the trash. My favorite thing to do. Alright, now this is the shitty part, because we're gonna have to just continue this and then move our way around, I guess. I can't go through the house. I'm joking, but it would make this a lot easier if I could. Or, like, go into God mode to mow the lawn, you know? I think I'll go, like, Sweet Cottage on this one. Make it really whimsy or something. Also, didn't stream on Monday for multiple reasons. Uh-oh. Life stuff, DJ. I honestly haven't streamed the past couple nights because I can't decide on a game to play. I am genuinely just stuck, because I know it's not nearly there yet for our Halloween streaming, but I have so many horror games I want to play. I'm almost wondering if I should start our horror streams in September, but I don't know. I don't know. I had bought all the Resident Evil games, except for a few of them. Actually, 5 and Revelations and a few of the other ones are on sale right now, so I'm kind of tempted to buy them so that I have as many of the Resident Evil games as I can get. I don't know if we'll be able to play through all the games, though. Like, you know, by the end of October. That's why I'm wondering if I should just, ooh. Well, never mind. We'll finish mowing this weird part so that we can go in straight lines again. First one being worn out from work. That is a very, very good reason, because you need to make sure you rest, DJ. Don't overdo it. Because now we're getting into seasons changing, and that's always when, you know, people start getting sick, is when it starts getting from hotter to colder, and it is the season. Always gotta make sure you take care of yourself. Okay, sweet. I can go back to my normal little way I've been going here. It'll be a little off from that spot, but that's okay. Hey, Big Nick, how's it going? It's getting into soup season. I've been enjoying chicken noodle for a week now, dude. Uh, my mom makes, like, the most incredible homemade chicken noodle soup, man. Homemade noodles, everything, and it's chef's kiss. But, speaking of hearty soups, I made a, andouille sausage and lentil soup. It's hot as shit here, believe you me, it hasn't really gotten any cooler, but I just wanted some kind of really good soup. So I made soup. With a little bit of garlicky bread with it, you know? Okay, this is almost straightened, you guys. We can finally not get all crazy looking. Another being the place I'm house sitting for doesn't have the best areas for streaming. Gotcha. That will also do it. If you don't have the means to either for that, better off just waiting. People will understand. Just watched the second season of Fallout 2. So excited. Didn't know the trailer was out. So hold on. It's just advertising it though, right? They haven't actually released season 2? Like, season 2's not out yet, is it? I recall seeing a trailer for it, but I thought it was, like, not out. Hey, Rob. How's it going? It comes out December. Oh, okay. So then, did you mean you fit... Had to look it up after... Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you meant you'd already... It sounded like you said you already watched season 2, and I was like, holy shit, dude. Back to piratebay.com, huh? I'm somewhat on time. You're okay, Rob. I've literally been mowing the lawn this whole time. No joke. Mowing the lawn and picking up, weeds and stuff. Nothing too crazy. I think this is the Cottage Getaway or something. It's this one. Which I think has a secret room in the basement, if I recall, from the Quest game, but I don't really remember if it's this one or if it was the other one. Because there's two different, like, mini cottages in the woods, and I think I'm mixing them both up. Oh my god. The cheating to go through the trees. I got upset because I couldn't go through the house, Nick. Very upset that it stopped me instantly. Physics would not let me do it. I think it does. It's a good house to flip, though. Oh yeah, there's plenty to do in it, so I think we'll have a good one. And also, the yard is incredibly huge, so maybe we will put a demon spawn pool in this one also. We'll see. Winter had a good thought that maybe we could do, like, a porch or something. You thought the same thing as me. Yeah, pool time. I'm saving up to build a cabin in the woods, hoping to live there full-time. Dude. Jawa and I are looking for, I mean, we're kind of putting it off now because we're hoping to pay off, like, our student loans and other stuff that we're doing, but we're going to save up for some acreage, I think, and, we'd like to do something like that. Like our final, even like we retire to home, you know? And like our final house kind of deal. And we'll build it out like everything we ever wanted and all that, you know? That's the goal. A deck pool? That'd be so sick. A deck pool. So here's the thing. Rob, can we do that in the sandbox mode? Because I feel like you'd have to, I don't know, add dirt to heighten... You get what I mean? Like, how would we be able to do that? Unless you think we have to make the deck, like, really low to the ground. I don't even know how I could do that. It's actually cheaper to build a house than buy one. It is. I can agree to that. And also, we're thinking that once economic tides kind of chill the hell out, that maybe stuff will be not as crazy as it is right now for buying land, but I don't know. That maybe won't change, but we're hoping for the best. I'm wanting a minimum of 1 acre to 10, but I'll settle if I can get around 30,000. Do you mean square feet in general, Nick? Jawa and I want, we definitely want more than 1 acre. Minimum 2, on the higher end, maybe like 8. Because we want to have animals and stuff too. Apparently it'll stop me at this gate. It won't let me go any further than this. So if you see me going sideways, the game's stopping me from, doing anything else. But this looks better. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. 30,000 for the budget. Oh no, it's gonna be, Jawa's orchard. He wants to have, space to grow all of his fruit trees and stuff like that, Rob. The only green belt we're gonna have is for the pups and stuff, for them to have, like, an area to use the restroom and stuff. Which won't be any bigger than, like, a standard front yard deal, you know? Is this just... What did you say? Okay, Jawa's screaming from downstairs. He says he wants it big enough for a fetch runway. So that way, if we have Kylo and stuff, we can toss a ball really far and he can go and get it. It has to be a long enough distance for that, you know? I can grow a lot and have chickens on 1 acre. I'm only looking at building an 800 square foot cabin. Yeah, we're more building a house, Nick. But a cabin is always nice, too. I actually told Jawa that if we get it in, like, a certain area, we could maybe do, like, smaller cabins further out. Like, on the land, right? And do, like, Airbnb kind of stuff. That way you get kind of extra supplemental income. Am I invited? I'll go with the animals. Are you willing to help with the animals, Rob? You can build me an outhouse-sized cabin. All I need is a bathroom and a bed and a kitchen. If we were to make that work, Rob, I wouldn't let you live in an outhouse. That sounds sad. I watched DIY Cabin Guy on YouTube, and I've been researching it for about a year now. I can build it on my own, just need stuff delivered. So, that might be the same guy I've seen, but they also do the, but they're not called that, though. Like, the cabins they build are a little bit more... Like, they'll build any size cabin, don't get me wrong. Like, they'll do, like, a full size if you want, like, a house, if you want, you know, just, like, something like a... Uh-oh. Hello? Oh my god. Don't get stuck on the wall. Oh my god, please stop. Ooh. Scared the shit out of me. I thought I was stuck in the house, you guys. I'll have to think about what that YouTube channel is, Nick, but it's something kind of similar to that. And I can't think of what they're called. I would def work for you. Anything to get away from the city. Too many people. Same. Even for us suburbs, like it's kind of like, so we have like a, it's like a HOA community house, which was, believe you me, significantly cheaper to buy than an older house that was already like, you know, been there for 50 years in the city, right? Like, significantly cheaper. So we went further out. Our yard is like, Jawa, how big is our yard? Like not including our house, like your grow space back there. How much do you think you have?
56 by 40.
So...
40 by 50.
So our backyard, so like from our back porch, Nick, it's 40 feet by 50 feet. That's how big our yard is. I can't think about, like, how... in any other way except to explain it that way. And we only know it because we wanted to eventually build a patio. That is still in the works, but... you know. That's what Jawa has, like, 40-plus trees in the ground in, Nick. Fruiting trees. In our backyard. Right now. We need a little more space. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1 level I've planned. Keep in mind though too, Nick, which I'm sure you've done your research, but a lot of those houses, they'll deliver the stuff, but they're not finished inside though. You'd have, if you want the drywall walls or whatever you want to do, you'll have to insulate it and all that. Been watching 6 to 7 cabin builders, but DIY cabin guy is my fave. Nice. I'll have to look that up. I couldn't live in an HOA community. I'd fucking kill someone. Telling me I can't grill. So, okay. Our HOA, knock on wood, is actually really chill. Alright? The only thing they've ever sent us a thing on is, like, an all-around bulletin. Hey, neighbors, it's weed season, so just make sure you pull your weeds. That's it. I've never had them come at us with anything else except for that. Now, the thing that bothers me is that our neighbors are, like, so close. They are disgustingly close. Like, you can hear what everyone's conversations are, and I hate that. I hate that that's a thing. We just make that the porch, should we? Let me see what the inside looks like real quick, because I honestly don't remember. Okay, that's a... Ooh, getting shut in there. Okay. This room? I knew it. Yeah, okay, so this one did have the basement. And then this is only the 1 bedroom up here, right? Yes, okay. With a hobby room. Is this the bathroom? Okay. It is exactly as I remember. Oh, so, and that's another thing, Rob. I respect everyone's, like, freedom to smoke the POT, right? I could give two shits about it. But here's the thing. If you're living in a community like this, why can't they just be eating edibles? All they do is smoke pot and it smells like awful all fucking day. What's your opinion on having a bathtub? I'm going to do an edgeless walk-in shower with no tub. So here's the thing. I mean, for like your cabin stuff, I feel like if you want a tub, right? Tubs are more attractive to like someone who might have like younger kids, right? It's harder to bathe your kids in the shower. Another thing too is if you're like someone that, so maybe at your cabin you're maybe someone that likes to have a spa type feel, right? Some people like to soak in a tub. If that's something you don't care about, then I mean the edgeless walk-in shower I would say is a must, because anything with edges just is so hard to clean. So if I were to do something like that, I would probably pick a shower like that. Our shower right now has like you know, it's like a pan, and then the rest is built in with like sliding doors, and I hate it. It's the worst and hardest thing to clean ever. Ever. But I mean, it's your place. I would go with what you want to do, not necessarily what other people prefer or don't, you know? Also, I feel like taking into mind other people's opinions that aren't your own is more like if you're thinking about selling someplace, you know? So I would go with what makes you happy. The only time you would want to think about that kind of stuff is if you're selling your house, you know? At least that's how I see it. Oh, we gotta clean these. I'm trying to think the way I want to go about this. This is all nasty. Get rid of all this. Including my toilet papers. We'll get them fresh ones, alright? Could just put the kid in the kitchen sink. I mean even like a toddler too, Nick. Because eventually they get too big for that. But I agree with you. You could just make it work. I'm not saying it's impossible to. It's just harder to. But it also depends if you're planning on having kids and stuff. You could always get a tub shower. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Rob. Personally, I don't like tubs because you're just sitting... So here's the thing. With our tub, I mean, I don't sit in it dirty. The only reason why I have a tub is once I'm done showering, like I shower to get the muck off, and then I set up a bath and then I sit in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, tub shower combos are usually the easiest go-to because it gives you both options. And most of those type of combo shower things are a lot easier to clean than just the shower only with doors. I found the perfect door the other day. It's a folding one. Nice. Rach, what are you using it for? Are you going to put it onto like a closet or something? Okay, now hold on. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing chat here. Okay, and Rob, I missed this one. If I'm paying rent or I bought a house, I'm going to do as I please, to be honest. It's in my name. I should have freedom of my own property. So here's what's crazy about that. And Jaywa and I were super pissed when we... Our original intent when we moved into this neighborhood in particular is that in the contract it says you can't, like, lease out to other people, like, pretty much make it like a rental. Which isn't what we wanted, because in the past, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming people who rent, right? Because not all of them are like this, but in the past places we've lived in where we've leased or rented someplace, all of our other neighbors, like, weren't nice people or were doing, like, scrupulous shit all the time. And honestly, our neighbors we have right now, they're super annoying. Their kids, like, try to climb into our backyard unwarranted and stuff like that. And it's just, I want people that actually own the house so I can be like, yo, get your shit together. You know, that is my issue with living in this neighborhood now. Like, I know that sounds like a very minute point, but that's just, like, I can't even have, like, peace in my own yard. Jaywa and I can't go outside without a neighbor being there or someone there, like, listening, you know? We just want to have enough space to be able to have our own conversation and not hear what their business is either, you know? But mind you, this was our first house too, so nothing's ever gonna be like... Nothing, even if you get your final house, nothing's ever gonna be perfect. But that's just the kind of stuff we've dealt with since we've lived here, which has been about, like, 8 years now. And, I don't know, I don't like having a different neighbor every couple months. I want to just have a neighbor I can talk to and get along with, which we did, and then they moved. And now a realtor person bought it and rents it to people, which was against the contract to begin with, so I'm not sure how they're allowing that to happen, but whatever. Whatever. Lots of windows in this house, too. Oh my god. Lots of windows in this house, too. I do like the shutters, though. I don't want to get rid of those this time. I haven't had a bath in 20 years, been showering every day. I get that, Nick. Some people prefer that. Oh, they have sliding doors now, by the way. They are amazing if you haven't used them yet. I've seen a... Oh, on House Flipper, I hate the doors. Okay, so you guys are talking about the same thing. I'll check it out, Rach. I'll see what other doors they've got. I only ever remember the one sliding door, and I don't like it at all. So maybe they've added other stuff. Which is bullshit because you should be able to rent a place that you bought. Yeah, I get that, but I also didn't want that. Another point being, my landlord put a stacking washer dryer in my kitchen 8 months ago and said I can store stuff inside of it till they run water and electric to it. What? Is it because your stuff was already broken, Nick? And no, you get to remodel this whole house. You can knock down walls and do, your own paint, wallpaper. You can change the outside, inside. You can build pools. You can do all kinds of stuff. But you kind of clean it up first, and it's, you know, I like the cleaning part of it, too. It's just an added bonus to me. But I know some people don't like that. And there's a sandbox mode in this too, so you can just build a house from the ground up if you want. We're gonna hide all the mold this house used to have. Look at all this. Asbestos. Straight up. They'll never know. No, there's 3 sliding doors, like closets. Or like a dining... Oh, see the dining... No, so like a pocket door? See, that's cool. I've been wanting one of those. The house didn't have a washer dryer, so they bought me a new set. Oh, okay. So they're saying you can put stuff in it for now? I get it. It's been 8 months. Goodness. It's a folding door. I think it's a wardrobe door, but it's perfect for smaller places. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. This one bathroom they have set up right here in the hallway, I would like to not have a regular door on it, so maybe we'll mess with that. See if we can't get an easier door to, accommodate our stuff like this. I don't know if we'll be able to fit something like that here, but I would prefer not to have all that. A door in tight quarters. Yeah, we got all this to do too. Did I turn that on? It was already on. I'll have to decide what we want to do down here. I think in the other game we made it like a extra bedroom. This mold is crazy. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. Let's get rid of it all. Get rid of everything. Give me money. I'm just gonna sell those. We're definitely gonna be knocking down walls down here. I think that actually just goes with the light. If I miss you looking, it's on the 3rd row. You mean of the doors? Here, let's look. So under doors, you're saying it's like a... Because I've always saw these, the narrow doors. So you have like a wardrobe and the sauna door. See, then there's this one. Sliding door, this. I feel like is the only one I've ever seen. Throw down gray LVP flooring and paint everything white. You don't even have to clean it first. Oh, so I like cleaning. It's different in House Flipper Tunic. You actually gotta clean it. Yeah, I was about to say, give it the landlord special. Paint over some bugs and stuff. Scroll down. So, okay, they have this, like a bookshelf secret door. I know that. But there's this is a normal door. This is the newer one. I'd kind of like to use this one. I just feel like we're not in a nice enough house to do it. They have this bifold door. And then this one. Or do you mean these guys? Bifold, this sliding door, and this one? Yeah, so this one. I like the door with the 3 holes in it. This one, it does look very cool. Those, okay. I'll try them out. I didn't realize these were here, honestly. So that's good to know. I'll try them. Go to all sizes. I do think it's that one. So just the infinity doors. Let's see. Like, I know they've kind of... Oh, so they have these, too. You mean these? Double sliding doors. I don't remember these being here. Here's the bifold. Oh, yeah, right here. So they do have some other ones. You're right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, these are all, I don't think I've seen any of these. Are these all new? Mid-century, modern, atomic age are going to make a comeback. Crazy enough, Nick, mid-century is already coming back, for sure. There's a lot of people that kind of want a minimalist, but not too minimalist look. One like, thank you, guys. Hey, Mira, how's it going? Okay. Well, this is good to know. Oh, and they have a double of this one. See, what always made me mad about this is that you couldn't change the orientation of which way you wanted the door, you know? Because there's been a few times where I've needed to be on this side. See, I remember they have this one. That I knew existed. But what would we use that for? And I recall this one. I got excited because it has a really cool opening there. I do like these doors, I'm not gonna lie. 2 likes, thank you guys. Ooh, this one's new too. Dang, so where did these come from? I guess we got new stuff we can use, but I feel like this house isn't quite a match for those other doors, you know? Vacuum time. Gotta sell everything. Must sell it all. Look at all these tires. We are gonna sell all this stuff. We're gonna break down so many walls. It's gonna be crazy. No holds bar. Get rid of all this shit. Everything's sticking to the wall. Oh yeah, definitely gonna knock down all of these. I think I'm just gonna do, maybe we make like a smaller bathroom right here, and then the rest of this just a room. Who needs a unit like that? We don't need that. Tools, we don't need those. Or a bunch of cement bags. The only thing I messed up on was deleting that trash can. That's okay. Because now I gotta, Nice. I'm only ever gonna make that one time, you guys. I'm gonna miss on all the other times. Told you. Freaking told you. Nice. Nice. Will you be knocking down walls? Very claustrophobic. So I think I am going to do it downstairs. For sure. In here doesn't seem so bad. I might get rid of the beams. Hey, Wade, how's it going? There's a lot of new stuff they added with the pool update. Okay, I'll have to definitely look then, because I, definitely feel like I didn't get any of those. See, now, why would they change? Will that fit? Let me see. Please say it'll fit. No. Of course not. Maybe a bay window? Do they have a bay window in this game? They don't, do they? Basement? Yes, the basement is going to have walls knocked down for sure, because I definitely want to do something down there. Just not sure what. We got up here to do too. Even up here, it kind of seems like... I don't know, I feel like you should probably still have a door there, though. I don't know. We'll see. I still haven't even finished outside yet. Usually I don't, Don't jump ahead. We'll sleep in the dirty bed as well. Yes, we need this. Can I take one from downstairs so I don't have to, Why won't this fit? Oh, because it has a... I see. I see. It has a shutter on it. But that's okay, we'll fix this. Nice. Okay. Cool. And then we need to clean this side real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this color more than that color. Any live stream tonight? No. Probably not, Wade. I can't decide on a game to play for Tuesday, Wednesdays, so... I don't know. I'm incredibly indecisive right now. But I will be still doing Fallout and stuff, like usual. And Witcher. This weekend might be kind of... Jaywal's kind of back with work stuff, so... We might move our couples game to not Friday, but maybe a different day. We'll have to see. Actually, these aren't bad either, but... See, these are too narrow. You can't really fit other doors there. I'm gonna need a sunken living room with a shag carpet. That'd be sick. I don't think this is the house for it, though. You know, we could... Well, no. I bet you it wouldn't let me, but the, Bohemian, what do they call it? The Bohemian apartment, if it wasn't high up, you probably could. They're too crappy or tight there. True, Mira. That is true. Surprisingly, this little cabin has a lot of work to do. So this might be a two-parter because I don't want to feel rushed. So we'll see how much we get done. Same window from before. Tree's too close. It was this one, right? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. It's that one, just a little bit taller. Like this one? No. Because it's... No, it's 5 across. No, yeah, 5 across, and we need to be one more up, right? This one? Six up? This one? Jesus Christ, guys. Sorry. My God. So, what I am trying to think about for the other games is, I know it's kind of early, but I actually have a lot of horror games that I want to play. Oh, put it up there. Was that high up before? To the ceiling? Is that the wrong size? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might change that. So I have a lot of horror games I want to play, but it's kind of early to start that. So then if I pick a different game, it's gonna have to be a game that's like a little shorter, you know? It can't be like another big game. The only other bigger game I'm gonna go into is when Fallout 4 ends, we're gonna play Red Dead 2. Is that a branch right there? Kind of trying to sell that. That's such a tricky move, too, because they want you to accidentally sell this whole roof and then cry inside. Maybe do Skyrim on Tuesday and or Wednesday nights? Yeah, see, Skyrim's a wee bit too long. Because I'm going to play the shit out of Skyrim and do everything. Just like with Witcher. And Fallout. I know people probably hate me for that, but I just want to experience everything, so... I can't help it. Ooh. That's what I wanted on. Alright, are we... I'm just gonna sell these because I'd rather just build out a new room. Just get rid of it all. Get rid of everything. Is there any more lights in here? I thought there was one more. There's that. I'm gonna keep that just for right now. Actually, not now. Get rid of this. It's gonna be so dark down here, but oh well. And real quick, before I get too into it, is there any other additional secret rooms? I don't remember if there is. Is there? No, I feel like it would let me do something like that if there was other stuff. No. Okay. Have I played Hotel Renovator? No. That's on the list along with Bus Flipper Simulator, but those are kind of longer games too. It's gonna be like this one where I'm gonna want to reflip all of our quest houses and quest buses and stuff. Because you can do the quests all you want, but if it gives me the option to like buy and do all the other stuff, then I'm gonna want to do that. And that's like a longer series, you know? But it's on the list. 3 likes, thank you guys. I want to make one of these a bathroom. But I think we're going to need to, what would be the better? Probably this one and knock this wall out. We'll have to just rebuild the wall anyway. Just fine. I'm fine with the door being right here. Just so I have the layout, because I do want all this to be, like, the bedroom part. Let me, I want to see how big I want to make this real quick. So that means we will have to build just to destroy. Otherwise, I can't visualize it, you know? I'm not going to make the whole bathroom this, though. That's crazy. Or maybe we start the bathroom from here instead. Or maybe we do just make this all the bathroom. We could. Make it like a really luxurious bathroom. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to take out just like a little square in the back. Because even leaving this open isn't really much. So we'll make this the bathroom. I lied. We don't need support down here. Structural integrity says who? Oh my god, I swear, the last little bricks. Man, come on. Not quite big enough for all the stuff we need to destroy. Ooh, or what would be good too down here is maybe we make this the master. The nice bathroom. That would be really nice too. That seems better, I think. Let's make our little baby bed and sleep real quick so it's not so dark. Okay. In case I don't get to that, we're just gonna leave this here for right now. Our little basement bathroom. Bedroom. So they're making this... Okay. If we do that, I almost want to move the door right here. Oh, this is a huge door for this house. Actually... If this was scooted over, we could enclose this and make it a more narrow, like a guest bathroom right here. And then this can be knocked down a little bit. I'm considering it. But the other thing I want to do is, do we want to make a, an additional wraparound to this porch? Kind of thinking about it. come it does that? Hold on. This shouldn't matter from this portion, right? Like, I should be able to just... I think it needs to be a little bigger. That's 8. Four likes, thank you guys. And see, then if we did this, we'll wrap it. No, no, just let me do what I want to do, please. Hey, James, how's it going? I totally forgot about the stream last night. No, so I didn't play anything last night, James. So no need to stress. I don't know what I want to play next, so I haven't started playing anything yet. We'll make like a little step right here. Like that one. And we'll do one right here. I don't know if I want to start playing horror games or if I'm going to play like a shorter game until September. How do we want to do this? I'm not against the green that's on there. But where was the darker window at? Not this one. Was the other one? It was that one up there. Do we like the darker wood up there? Although I'm seeing all these, should we not have shutters on all these? So this one doesn't even give me a choice to get rid of the shutter? Oh, here we go. I know it's not going to open the same way, but... I don't know about that. I don't know about having the shutters. And if we did keep this, see, I'm not against this, so I don't know what we're gonna mess with here. We will put a pool, though. That is for certain. We'll do a pool this time. And it will be dark and foreboding as the first. They do have a little awning as well. Maybe we make an awning. No shutters says Winter? I think so too. I think there's too many windows on the house for there to be that many shutters, and they're like touching each other, you know? It just doesn't seem... Seems like it's a bit much. And I just realized it's not the same color. Oh, because it's the color of the roof line there. Okay, I was wondering why the windows were all different than the shutter color. That could also be why I hate it too. Will it let me copy across? Sweet. Okay. We'll come back and edit the way they open in a second, but let me reach. No. Yeah, that just looks better. What is that up there? Is that the, Oh, it's the hobby room. Okay. I guess we forgot to do the hobby room. Sure. I'm gonna call it the hobby room. Make it into something. Of course, they're going to give me everything to sell here. I feel like we did a plant room in the like a plant area in the last one. And the one before that. So maybe we do something kind of like a paint room, or... I wish they had a, like a pottery wheel, you know? A pottery wheel would be pretty sweet. But you see all the mold, though? This is why you don't have a little plant room in a small space like this. Without opening the window. That's probably how the mold grew in the first place. It's exactly how we get mold, you guys. I don't know. I might be going with the darker windows. Because it was these ones that we rechanged, right? Oh, and anyone wondering, I mean, you probably aren't wondering, but there's a Harry Potter creamer out right now, and it's actually pretty good. For anyone that wants to know, if you like toffee, and you like toffee creamer, I didn't know I would like toffee creamer. It wasn't bad. It was good. It was pretty darn good, if you ask me. I'm always kind of leery of buying certain kind of creamers, you know? Because the last time I got, like, a themed creamer like that, it tasted like poo-poo, so... 5 likes, thank you guys. Wow, that scrubbing sound sounds just like the worms that come out of the wall in Terraria. It might be the same, I don't know. Maybe it's a shared sound effect, James. What I want them to do, James, is see all my vacuuming I'm doing. I want them to add a crinkle sound to it. They've yet to give me that power. Actually, I don't mind this tile in here. Oh my goodness. Speaking of coffee, I have coffee downstairs waiting for me. Delicious. Dang, I'm up in the air. I think I might pick this. Hey, Reality, how's it going? I gotta see. But then we also never do light windows, huh? I don't know, I might go back to this. And we'll just paint the outside a different color or something. But let's walk through and make sure all of them match, though, because otherwise it's going to bother me. Like, these never matched. Those are backwards. All these are backwards. Everything's backwards. We gotta fix them. Not too bad, Reality. Not too bad. I can fix all the left ones with the left one. Okay, was that all of them down here? We're gonna have to get rid of this pillar. I feel sad because I want to be able to keep some type of things in here. Well, maybe we can just keep the top part, but get rid of the other support stuff. Who needs that, right? Don't need any structural integrity. Those are all left up here. Okay, cool. Dang, maybe I will knock this down. Just tired and busy again. Yeah, Jay, I was just saying that earlier, too. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do our couples game on Friday. It might have to get moved to Saturday or Sunday again. I feel like with the roof red, we could almost do red brick. Like actual brick. Ooh, or maybe do this kind. This is nice. Is that gonna be too red, though? Just gotta see. What does this look like? I would change the paint color on the shutters, but does this look too strange? YouTube must be spying on everything that gets said in these chats. It just sent me a notification for somebody doing a playthrough of Terraria. No! It always listens. Jaywa and I were saying that about some of our ads and stuff like that. Reality, don't freak us out like that. You know how much I hate that. Actually, no, we could almost do a lighter color here, too. Since all the windows are lighter. What if we did this instead? Like, cutesy cottage. Do we like that? The white? Or is that not enough? Or is that too much? We could change the orientation of it, too. Let me try this one. Something seems off about it. But I do like that it's a different design, though. This is something we haven't done before, by the way. Damn, I want to love this, but I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way it is. Let me see what the other half of this will look like. If it wasn't facing the other way. I think it needs to be going like this if we're going to do this. Right? It needs to be facing upward, right? Is that what's throwing me off right now? What do you guys think? It needs to be zigzaggy up and down versus side to side. So you think so too, James? The lighter color? And you guys think it's stacked, like, up and down this way versus horizontal this way? I think it looks better like this, right? On the left side. Ray just saying up, down also. I think up, down. Sideways is what's throwing me off. I feel like it doesn't... it doesn't work somehow. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we'll do it up, down. And I think I'm going to keep the lighter wood. I'm going to paint the house a different color, though. But I think that looks really nice. Something we've never done before. I might change the roof color as well. That way it cleans it up and it's not just like a regular brick, you know? I feel like we've done that before. No, just let me do this, please. Yeah, I think that looks classy. In fact, the green could almost stay. I might change the wood lining on that. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the wood thing's long enough, but I think it looks nice with the lighter colors, too. And that looks good. It does look better vertically. Horizontal makes the house look like... looks a little bit bigger, but still does not look as good. Okay, yeah, I think so, too. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks good. Thinking that, well, or... if we didn't want to hassle with changing the roof color... we could maybe make the paneling of this a reddish color. Not as deep red as that, but like hints of red so it matches a little more. Or I'm just going to change that. One or the other is going to happen. We don't need those ones. Those are the wrong orientation. I'm going to keep this in case we... well, actually, we should probably line the bottom of this, huh? And keep the rest wood. Yeah, we should probably do that. We should probably do that. That way it looks nice and complete, you know? Getting stuck on the trash can. And something else that I realized we haven't used either in past stuff is, I saw the awning. I don't know, maybe we make like an awning on either side. Something we've never done. I try to do something different for each of these if we can. Ooh, one more. E. Okay, and then let's copy... I'm so glad they did left click again. Although, this is going to be different. So actually, we need the skinny and we need this too. Oh, I hate that it does that. I hate that it does that. Okay. Please stop with that. That's so silly. To me, it should just be the same. And it's gonna look dumb on this side, too. Get the sides, get the sides. Darn it. It was never meant to be. Did they use the big ones for this? They did. In fact, they almost did another border like this. And then they used this one. Is that what they did? Oh no, they did use the tiny, my bad. They did in fact use the tiny on this one. And then they used a regular border on this one, which would be this. No. This one. So they completed the front like that, although this is still facing the wrong way apparently, so it hates me. Jeez Louise. Nope. This one. Alright, we need the rest of this, which would be this. Try to make it look nice, right? I feel like they should have almost completed that. I guess they didn't do that either. Okay. Well, you know, whatever. We'll fix it. Let's try this again. We should only need the skinny now, and they actually meant for us to put it all the way to the house. I thought they did the border on the other side, too. We need that, which is going to be this. Perfect. We got like a mini porch, you guys. This looks good. That greenhouse color looks good with the brick, but not with these tiles, with the tiles. So, I think the green, you're right. The green looks nice. I would probably change the grain of the wood. That kind of throws it off a little bit too. But yeah, the brick is throwing it off a bit. Is there any type of vertical siding you can do to put on there? Horizontal boards do not seem to go with this very much. So you can do all kinds of different stuff. Some of them look better than others, for sure. Like, just how the game textures stuff and makes it look. You can't do full beams unless you actually build in the beams. So, like, this right here is kind of all you can really get with those. If you mean, like, this border thing, James. I think I'm going to change the roof color if it lets me. Let's see if it lets me. I don't think... Because warm yellow is like what we have right now. I feel like it needs to be just a teeny bit darker. Let's try that one. What do we think about that? And then we change the color to this? Or should we make the roof a teeny bit darker? Make it maybe a little bit darker. Like a warmer color. You know what I mean? Red just seems too much. To me. Of course, keep in mind, these are all changeable, right? What do we think about that? And then we change the siding to not be so textury. We can maybe still keep a green color, or maybe we pick a totally different color. And I feel like this color kind of matches with our windows in this if we don't want to change that. So then if we did want to do that... The green painted walls with the brick were the exact design of my house colors. Nice, James. Our house is stucco, and it's kind of sad. It's like, you know, beige on beige on beige, you know? So, like, if I were to do another siding, I would probably pick one of these. Not the glossy, but just not looking like that, like as textury, or maybe stained birch. Probably more likely this one. And then you can do it in leveled... So they have beveled planks, which I don't remember it looking like that. Or you can do longer planks. What is this? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. But why does that look different than before? They must have changed something. Hold on. That doesn't look quite the same as it did before. Huh, okay. I don't know about that, but sure. Do they have any type of random rock patterns for the walls? It could, yeah. They don't have very much. It's either kind of mossy rock or kind of not. I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe we'll do cool. We could do a cooler green. The green up there is actually kind of like this already. One of these two. But kind of like I mentioned before, we could also go a different route. That is too tiny. That's why it looks so strange. Let me just see. I'm probably gonna hate it, which is fine. That is way too big. Jesus Christ. Okay. Way, way too big of siding there. My bad, y'all. Not what I intended to do. It was warm green, is what they're picking there. Let's try this again. That color wasn't it. So they did warm green. Like that. Not all the way. Let's do 2 instead. Is this the same color? That was crazy. There. Right size, but I don't know. I think the texture doesn't look as good as just like if you did a solid color. Needs to be a little darker though. I think it was this one. So like if we wanted to keep the green that was up there but just not have the texture. I feel like that looks really good too. I will have to get a scaffolding though, since we're now changing the whole outside of this house. And James, to answer your question, so the only raw materials they have, like to give it a more look would be these. Which, like I said, isn't much. Like before I've done like this one, the natural raw stone for like the siding of the house. I've done the raw slate. I've done this one for more of like a cottagey house. This looks like it's new, but we could do this by the pool though. And then they have a mossy wall texture. Like if you wanted to go full fairy tale. This is new. This beige sandstone. As well as this is too. Looks really cool. Pebble. They have just straight up stone brick. But that usually you can't dye. And even these, too, like more of just a simplified stone bricks, too. They have carpet. They have all kinds of stuff you can do. Really, whatever your heart desires, you may have. I'm gonna make this same as that. Thank you, Rach, for that, by the way. We need a really tall one. This one. Absolutely safety regulated. You're not breaking any OSHA rules with this equipment. Did I miss a spot? I think this looks pretty good. Oh, we do need to update the awning of the house. Although with this down here, it actually kind of matches a little bit. Maybe we keep it the lighter color. Can you imagine how much mold would grow on sandstone if you put it in an area that I live? Even an area like this. Here in the desert, it would also get... It wouldn't be so, so smart to do, especially near water, you know? I know what you mean. But you'd be surprised how many people would put that and then get upset that they have to power wash it so much or something, you know? That it's not quite what they wanted. I hope the tree doesn't block me. Sweet. Okay. Was honestly expecting it to. Let me put this up there. Oh boy, don't change all that now. I also love that I break my ankles every time I jump down. I hope it reaches. Let's take this with us. No use walking back and forth for it. I probably am not going to have enough, to be honest, but... we should probably do the chimney, too, if it'll let me climb up there. Give it the new lighter brick color. Okay, as long as we get this far, it should let me reach the rest. Still gonna keep that. I don't know, I'm also a sucker for green, you guys. I like green. Y'all are tired of me painting stuff green, huh? If AI ever gets good enough, they should make this game where your decisions have consequences, and before you can sell it, the building inspector has to come through and critique it. That would be the worst. I've done so much shady stuff in our builds, James. I would absolutely not sell. Although, in the main quest game, though, James, the one house, it might actually have been... It was one of them in the Coral Root area, which is, like, this Coral Root Forest building division area. It asks you to make sure you incorporate a toilet inside, and I had forgotten to do that, or I, like, hadn't gotten to it yet, and I went to go and sell our house, and the person actually vehemently said, like, denied it, like, hey, so I don't know if you think we're animals, but there needs to be a toilet in here. That's literally what the guy said. And I was honestly shocked, and I had to go back and well, had to add a toilet, and I just put one outside, and it counted. They gave me full price, but I doubt it was the bathroom they wanted. Essentially, there was no way you were going to fit a bathroom in the building they gave you. There's no way. Especially with all the other stuff they wanted, so I just, I gave them an outhouse. Yeah, it was Red Dead 2. It was that house, yes. Thank you. One of the houses, and it was like the log cabin or the, what was it? No, it was the barn house. The barn house didn't have a toilet in it. So I built like a designated fancy schmancy outhouse thing. Oh my god, please reach. Are you freaking kidding me? No. I might have to do the mini... Please let me reach this. Oh my god, like, are we for real? No. I'll have to move this closer. Let's see if it lets me move it a little bit closer. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Am I missing any wedges? Unfortunately... Let's see if I can use up the rest of this up here. On the chimney. Hey, Dragon, how are you? Yeah, James, the Red Dead 2 house where I tried to do Arthur Morgan's cabin, or what his house would look like, you go back and rewatch that, and they were like, oh my god, what are you thinking? I was super embarrassed, so we gave him a bathroom. We gotta change the, We gotta change that too. I did not know it would let me do all this. Okay. It's set, and then let's change this to match. Although this is a chimney, I don't feel like it needs to have this, but it does. Okay. There. Then all that matches, and it's perfect. Cool. I think our house is officially done on the outside, minus the yard. We're gonna mess with the yard, too. I'm just gonna sell this for now. And we shouldn't need this again. Did I get all the green? I think I did, right? Looks pretty nice if you ask me. We could wrap... Should we do another wrap of the porch on the other side too? Or just do only here with an awning and then a pool back here? I mean, the pool will be pretty big if we did it here, so... I think the other trees can stay. I might lose this one because I might add some kind of like swing set or something fun over here. Question is, will it let me put an awning here too? So not like that. There was a different one. Well, you know, you can make like a micro fence to hide the trash can behind. There was one like this, but not. Where's that at? Oh, right here, like a more updated one. I want to see how big this is and how this works, or if I even like it. I might not like it. Does that seem accurate? Why does that look like I'm gonna hit my head on the way in? But I guess it's supposed to be like a 6-foot door. Oh, see, nope. I told you. It's not tall enough, not high enough. It lets you put it on the window. Can I adjust this? Okay. I don't think the awning's it, you guys. Unless they have an adjustable one. Maybe one of these were adjustable. Doesn't look like it. That's really cool. A Cornish fence. This I've never seen. That looks really cool. I'm getting sidetracked though. Yeah, they have every awning, but none of them are adjustable. Well, I guess we're making the pool then. We're going to spend so much money on this house, and we're not going to get nearly enough money for it. Again. I'm going to make this a deeper end here, and we'll, I'm going to leave enough space where you can put like a little walk path. Make it the abyss pool again. Perfect. Like a little deep end, you know? And then we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do like deep, mid, and then shallow. Leave enough for the walk path. We did 1.3 last time, right? I can always readjust it. There, a little bit higher. Not really any better. Can I adjust this? Alright, James. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and I won't be streaming tonight. I will be streaming tomorrow, though. I'll be doing more House Flipper around this time again, or Fallout tomorrow. But nothing tonight. There, something like that. Like one step up, and then let's do another one. Are these 10,000 each? Am I making a bad mistake here? Probably. Does this look crazy or what? I don't know, I think this is pretty awesome. I don't have a diving pool option, though. Using my regular bricks. Make some step down. Oh, before I leave, did you ever get to look at getting over it? Wait, did you ever look at getting over it? Came as I was telling you for a short one-off session. I have not yet. And it's called Getting Over It, James? Okay, I'm still gonna use this because we have to make a walk path too. Oh, no, 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 don't you dare. You let me do what I want, darn it. One more. Man, this place is gonna be lit. Yeah, something like Getting Over It with Benton something. Okay, hold on. I'll write it down, James, and I'll look at it. All right, yeah, I'll look at it, James. Thank you very much. All right, I wrote it down. Hopefully your appointment's gonna go okay, James, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. The one with the guy with his lover, half his body in a barrel thing to climb. Right, yeah, you were saying that. I remember. Hot dang, we got a pool. I think I'm also gonna create additional steps from maybe this to this. No, not like that. Like this. And this will just be the deep, deep end. Although the water goes up to the top edge of this, right? Yes, it does. Okay. This is not as deep as I thought. Maybe we should, There we go. I don't know, is that too much? Is this one not enough? I don't know, I just feel like it needs to be a deeper pool, but I also know certain pools can be illegal if you make them too deep and not with enough safety stuff. But who needs safety? We don't need any of that. The pool stuff. It's in one of these, right? How come I don't remember what it is? I'm always in this predicament. There, like decorative? It's not. Impossible. Okay, for real. Where's our stuff at? And why can't I find it? I should get new trash cans while I'm in here. Oh, right, it was in this, isn't it? Yes. I want this to work, but it doesn't work. Which one have we not bought yet? We could do the big orange one. That one's cool. With the Crocs and stuff on it. And we're gonna make it, yeah. Look at this thing. With the torts. This is absolutely safe, guys. It is within, totally not gonna hit your head on the adjacent, thing there. You're totally gonna clip your head on that, huh? I might have to, destroy these. We'll fix this. We're gonna make this smaller and this side bigger. Let's do... We'll leave it like that. And then we need to adjust this. Yes! Look at that. You can't even see the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. Fix this little edge here. Actually, it's not so bad that it does that either. This is insane. Look at it. Look at its majesty. Alright, and then let's pick something bright. I will need to add some lights in here. Some lawn chairs and stuff. We need finishes. What tile have we not used yet? I don't think we've ever done this. That looks very pool to me, but let's do something different. Make these like a slight bit bigger. That I think is too big. This is good. We're gonna do white. The gray is fine, but let's pick like a fun color or something. I mean, it is supposed to be the pool, right? Maybe we do something like that. Let's see how we like this or don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I think this will work. We're totally gonna drown in this later. See, look how bright and nice it looks down here, but then, the rest of it looks crazy. YouTube and rain doesn't work. Neither does being on a bus. Actually, terrible internet connection all around. Oh no. Is that what you're on? Are you traveling right now, Reality? It's all good. If you spot out, it's okay. You heard me when I said we're not gonna have a stream tonight, right? That way you're not waiting or expecting one. Waited in the rain for a bit. Ah, but of course. Okay. This pool looks crazy. Maybe I should have, I mean, I'd have to build the whole thing. Yeah, because today is Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow night is gonna be Fallout still. Thursday, Friday's Fallout. I'll probably be doing more House Flipper tomorrow. Like usual. Just put a light up pizza sign down there. How bright were these? Let me just try it. I'm genuinely curious. Will it not let me put this back here? Huh. I just want to know if this is, like, any brighter than, the other lights we would pick. I love how we're using ceiling lights for this. No, I know. It wants me to put it up here. I tried trying to fit it into the corner, but it's not letting me. So I, like, you see what I mean? It's not letting me wedge it perfectly in the corner, you know? See? It's not letting me, put it there. So, I guess we're gonna do this instead. But if this is way brighter than the other ones, I mean, aesthetically it looks kind of funky, but the other lights aren't bright enough. To me. Although these look really bright right now, and I could go up there and it's not even bright, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Are you making it, or do you want me to make it? Okay, thank you. Are you doing the Harry Potter creamer? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Do you use any of the cocoa powder?
No. Because I don't like the way it makes it taste. I mean, it's definitely brighter, right? This looks a lot brighter than it usually does, so I think these are the lights. Are they meant to be in water? No. Are we going to ask those kinds of questions? Absolutely not. We're just going to put them in there and make it work. Although the wavy water does make it hard to even them out, I'm not going to lie. If it works, don't question it. True. I'm not going to question it because I need this to work. I don't want it to be dark sad on there. All the other lights, no matter how bright I made them, they just didn't light this up at all. Is there a potential you'll stub your toe on this when you go in the pool? Yes. Will I worry about it? No. Because why aren't you just going in the pool? See, like, right here is where I kind of draw the line of it looks kind of funky, but... There, that looks pretty good. I might have to put some a little further up, but I think we can make it work. So, the mid looks fine. We need to do, like, one more row up. Whee! Like I said, kind of funky, but whatever. We'll try to line these up, even though my other ones aren't lined up any better than the others were. We can put some mid. It needs to be brighter in there. I know we made a demon pool last time, but I guess I'll try to, like, make it nice looking. And not evil. Maybe one more set right here. So we're just gonna see how it looks. I wish we could make these lights in the flat version, but we can't, so. Oh my god. It's still so dark in there. Why is it like this? I mean, it looks a lot better. At least you can see the bottom. So I guess that's gonna work. Sure. We're just gonna go with it. Oh, reality, you didn't see the other episode, did you? Oh my gosh. So, pretty much, as soon as Rob told me that the pools existed, I just tried out the pool thing. And let's just say it was like that, but way deeper. And I tried to put as many lights in it as I could, but essentially it looked like a total abyss. Like, the rest of it looked really well lit and nice, but the bottom was just complete black. No matter how close you got to it or whatever, you couldn't see the bottom. So I called it the demon pool. Cold and lamb themed? No. Actually, when we get our super mansion house, that's gonna be our final one, I might just do that. We could do some type of a really cool, spooky look. This looks pretty good. I'm happy with it so far. Let's get some other outdoor stuff going on, and then we'll, we could actually put a gazebo, too. What should we do? We had that other cool fencing also. We do just have a garden pavilion awning. Kind of like that fancy house had, but... Dang. They also have more updated ones, too. If we did a gazebo with, like, a walk path, that might look cool, too. Look what this looks like. Oh, I thought it was already dark. Oh my gosh, I might have to, See, this is a big enough yard, you could do something like this, too. I don't think that looks good. And we can make it kind of match this, too. Yeah, because that has a roof lining up there. And there was another fencing I saw as well. Where was that at? What was this one? A Cornish fence? Oh.
Okay. How did I do?
Okay, hold on.
Take a sip. But be careful. It feels hot to me.
Look at that. Look.
Gazebo. Beautiful.
Ready? Here's the house. What do you think about this?
Nice. Very small.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to make it any bigger.
This would be like an in-law house.
I'm going to redo the walk path, and I'm going to make a driveway, because they have cars now. This is like this, and then I have this.
Did you tell Reality about the horse game?
I have not. Did you want to tell Reality? Oh, did you watch the GameCons yesterday, Reality?
Yeah, it was like Wildstorm, and it was it was like a Mongolian, and she had a horse, and she was traveling across the plains, and it showed her like raising it on the future game showcase that appeared today. Hey, Ratch.
Rach.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Tomato, tomato. No, just kidding. Oh.
Yeah, Reality. As soon as JWA saw it, he's like, oh, we gotta tell Reality, because it's pretty much, you get to, like, raise horses and stuff like that, but you're also, like, a courier and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
See, he or she loves it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. When I saw that, I think it's funnier to say Ratch, you know? Like, you know, obviously not in a negative way, Ratchet, or, you know, instead of Rachel. Where's Rachel? You know?
Look at my pool.
It seems like it's a more fun nickname, Ratch. No, I used to work with this person. They were my boss, and they had a name, which I won't say what it was, but the first three letters were LES. So I abbreviated their name, and I was like, "Hey, Les." And I was like, "Oh shit." Oh man, they looked at me. Sorry, it was my boss too. I was like, "Oh shit." How did I do? Just worried about how it handles the culture. Well, because it's Mongolian, right? So that'd be cool if they make it authentic. And you know, people don't gotta understand that, like, not every part of every culture is pretty. So I think it'd be cool if they made it authentic and didn't cut out the unsavory stuff, you know? Because, like, people think, like if they made a, like, because, like, there were, I forget what the name of the tribe is. There were a tribe of Native Americans who were really skilled at using horses and bows. And they were just the dominant force. And, like, oh my gosh, I'm brutally, like, fudging it up. Because I forget, was it Comanche? It was like a tribe of Native Americans who were just, like, crazy OP. They were able to fire rapid fire arrows. They had, like, complete mastery of horseback riding, but they also did some really effed up stuff.
Well, you're talking about the Comanche.
Comanches, yeah, they also did really effed up stuff, because anytime you have a culture that has all the power, of course, you know, bad things are going to happen to the people who don't have the power. So if they make a horse game where you're like a Comanche person, and you get to have your horse race it, go out and, like, you know, fight people and claim territories, it might not be as pretty from, like, a, oh snap, this is kind of messed up, but it is culturally accurate. So I think if I'm a betting man, I bet you they'll probably take all of the fluffy parts of the culture, and that's what they'll show people, and they won't show you the real culture, the good and the bad, because every culture has a good and a bad. I'll be curious I think the game would be really cool if they showed the less than friendly part too, because it makes it more realistic. If they don't do that, then they better make it like super OP with like all the horse stuff, like really really good horse content. You know what I mean? That's kind of my logic. Is like you have two types of games. You have games that are trying to be really really accurate, and then you have games that aren't. And it's okay if you're a game that's not, but you have to have really really good, you know, really really good mechanics to overcome that, right?
Why is it doing this to me?
And that's why people have such like a weird disconnect with all the games where it's like you have like these female leads that doesn't make any sense. Because when you play the game, the mechanics are kind of garbage, and conceptually, it feels different. Like it doesn't feel like it's, you know, real. So if you want something to not be real, you have to have it play really good. That's kind of the lesson learned. You either got to show all the culture, or you got to cherry pick the culture and have a really good mechanics. And don't advertise yourself as being culturally accurate either. Say largely culturally inspired. That way you kind of have that little, you know, a little addendum like, yeah, you know, we were pretty accurate, you know, but we cut some stuff. Well, see, I get, yeah, because this game isn't supposed to be like a gritty game. It looks like it's supposed to be a really fun horse game, the way I looked at it. So my thought process is they're likely going to just pick the fluffy parts of the culture, and they're really going to go ham, if they're smart, on the nature, the game mechanics, the side quests or side gameplays, and on the all the mechanics in general, especially the horse mechanics. Like, my expectation is this game would have really, really, really good horse mechanics and maybe some revolutionary horse mechanics. If they want to really be, like, because if they land that, so many women are going to buy this game. If they just take the fluffy parts of the culture, maybe a little bit of gray area here and there to add some balance, but just really 80%, like 60%, 60 to 70% of their budget should literally be on making sure this is the greatest horse game ever. You will get so many women that buy this game. Like 120%. And that would be true diversity because you're building a game for, like, the audience of this game is women. At least from what I saw. So if they don't do a good job on the horse mechanics, they're doing exactly what I, as a male, complain about when they make a game for men but make it really feminine. It's like, what are you doing? If you want to make a female game, make a badass female game. Don't take a male game and make it unbadass. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Horse gamers are cursed. It's one to look out for. It's mainly a fetch quest game, more about running between locations exploring. See, you know what though? If they have really good horse AI and stuff. Because they showed a part where you could like breed the horses a little bit and like nurture them so you could have different types. So they have like high, like really good like Pokemon IV level breeding mechanics. And they have really good like AI personalities for horses. I think you could, even though it's more fetch quest, even though it's more nature, sweeping landscapes, fun places to ride, different types of terrain, making it look really picturesque, and really solid horse AI, like or horse mechanics and like how the horse interacts with the player. If you know, you have to do that. Like, you have to. Also, by the way, Reality, I keep missing your live streams. I don't know when they're happening, but I keep missing them. I feel like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh crap, Reality had a live stream. But no, dude, super cool, by the way, Reality, because I can definitely tell, like, it seems like your channel is doing really good. So super awesome. Keep it up. I always say YouTube comes kind of in an ebb and flow, you know? It's like sometimes it feels like you're doing nothing or making no progress for a long time. But then, bam, out of nowhere, you have like a sudden huge progress. It's kind of crazy the way it works. But the important part is having fun. Are you just trying to link up all the lights on one switch?
Yeah, because it's the outside light, so you'd want to be on one switch, wouldn't you?
No. You want the different sides that are visible to have different light switches. So that way, if you're ever in trouble and you can't call for help, you can use your light bulbs as like Morse code.
Then all your lights will go on and off then.
No, you go do 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 do. You know, you can do little musics to it and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
See, and this is cool because we can use this other light right here, this taller one. Once I make my driveway, you can have some at the beginning end of the driveway.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because look how far I can go. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a solar powered one.
No,
Hopefully,
I would still connect it.
I post a reminder a bit late. Next week might be on Tuesday in the afternoon though, so I'll do everything earlier to warn people. Yeah, no worries. Also, it's like sometimes like with your YouTube feed, that's how like sometimes your feed like you'll just miss it. It just depends. Like sometimes I'll see stuff and then sometimes I won't.
Oh my god.
Because I use the subscriber feed. That's how I first look to see what my subscriber people are doing. And then some stuff I'll note and then I'll kind of have it in the back of my mind like, hey, when I'm feeling like X, Y, and Z or when I want to do this, I'll work through this catalog. You know what I mean?
I literally hate this light. So I think it's showing it from the middle of the...
That is so not straight.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I gotta go. But that was hot enough for you? How'd it taste?
Yeah, tastes fine. And you said you haven't tried it yet, or you did?
I took a sip and I said it tasted hot to me.
No, I meant the... Do you like the creamer, or no?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do it on mine this morning. You know how I am. I'm forgetful. I'm just grateful that the creamer doesn't have corn syrup in it.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad, though.
Yeah. It's the one naughty thing, but it's seasonal, so it is what it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave you guys. I gots to go. Appreciate you guys. I do just want to keep calling you Ratch. If you don't like that, let me know. And I promise I'll try to remember.
He's not gonna remember, Rach.
I like to say names in a unique way. Like, look at my name. It's Jawa. You know what I mean? I think in the about section, I even put in parentheses how to say my name. You know what I mean? Because it's... it's so ridiculous. See? Ratch is all about it. That's what I love to see. Alright, well, I'm going to go. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one.
Alright, I'll be down in a little bit.
What are you?
Alright, we got lights.
Look at you. More concentrations.
I really gotta do all this too. But yeah, I'm thinking a walk path. We'll be on for just like a teeny bit longer, like barely. A little bit longer. Because we gotta make a walk path. A driveway. We could add the design stuff for this real quick. So in this section, let's do... I do want to try to add a they do have the heaters here too. These cost so much though. No joke. Straight up fires. Fire hazard. Can I move this? I don't think I can. I think this might have to go. Yeah, we'll add plants too. I just wanted to get this kind of set up as well to get a vibe that we're going to go with. We'll put this in the back too. Maybe we'll have it like surrounding the fire pit stuff. Move this out just a smidge. I'm gonna put these out here. I need... Oh, we should probably put some kind of ladder or something. How come it lets you do that? That's weird. Okay. So, last time, and where I almost missed it, is it's in the regular seats, but it's in the infinity seat section for our other outdoor... these. I think I want to make it like it hugs this. Problem is, I'm gonna need to see if it, I need to see how big the mid pieces are. You know, like make it kind of cuddle this. So that way it's warm. When you get out of the pool. It's still kind of like nice, you know? A little pocket of warmth, right? In this super tiny, fancy, schmancy house, right? Solid. There's not really outdoor tables, is there? You can maybe get away with something like that, but... Well, here we go. Something right there. And then let's maybe do one of these. Sure. Alright, we need outdoor plants. $1 million house right now. It pretty much is, but here's the thing. We're gonna do all this beautiful work for this house, and we're not gonna get paid worth a jack for this house. We bought this house for $260, and we're about to spend, like, I don't know, $250 on it, and then they're gonna sell it for, like, $400,000, and we're gonna be minus money. That's all I know. It's how it usually works. I do like the rhododendrons. They're really nice. I know they're naturally really large, but even like these ones are, I always feel like they're really big. I did say we were maybe going to do one of the hedges, huh? The hedges aren't going to fit back here because we've already gone too far. So let's do... Ooh, see, these are new. We got birds of paradise now. Something to kind of block the fact that I made that a little extra. I mean, don't get me wrong. These are, like, not the right plant to belong here, but, you know, we're not going to ask those kinds of questions. Ooh, they got prickly cactuses, too. Also not a part of this, but that's okay. Let me plant this here. Absolute fire hazard, but you know, you won't ask questions ever. That plant is from Australia. Well, it's definitely a very cool plant, not gonna lie. We have them here, too. Make this place poppin'. Plant poppin'. We are also doing this in the dark, so probably not a smart idea. I can't see very good, but... with the pine trees, that makes sense. Oh, they do have more plants like that too, which is nice. I feel like the roses and stuff you can make work too. Do they have other smaller trees? Maybe I feel like it's just missing some other trees. I don't know, going Japanese maple right now would make sense if we had done roses. I'm not sure about these other... Well, actually, now that I think about it, they probably do have, what's it called? They probably do have some tropical plants in Japan. They do. So I guess having a couple of these wouldn't hurt. I feel like it just needs a little something else. I could wake up, though, and this could look not how I want it to. We're gonna make another step path real quick. Alright, hey, be careful getting home. I'll see you tomorrow night, maybe? I'm not gonna go on much longer myself. I do have some other stuff I gotta finish. I'll add some little lights over here, too. I gotta change the color of this, too, but... Again, I don't know, I don't know... Actually, maybe I should just complete this with the wood. That might look interesting, but... I'm gonna... Actually, no, I'll just keep that as is. And that goes out to here. We have a little spot. Lights. Do the minis. Because then once I connect these, I can just copy and paste and we're good to go. Alright. I want these to be... It's pretty well lit there. Will this fit here? Perfect. Fortunately, we went as far as we could go there, so let's, Oh, that's a bummer. It's fine. It's okay. I'm doing it like this for now because I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about shaping this, but at least it's lit, you know? So we can see. I definitely want this to be there too. Let me just sell this. We'll get new ones. Maybe I should sleep. Let's sleep and make the driveway real quick. Let's go to our dungeon. Our sleep dungeon. And then we'll see the monstrosity I've made upstairs. Actually, not bad. I expect it to be a lot crazier looking, but this looks pretty good. For the fact that we decorated this in the dark. Oh, actually, let's put the slide back. We did kind of move that a little bit. Kind of like right here last time. Oh, no! Not as far from the edge. There we go. You can slide right into there. Perfection. I always feel like it kind of has to start out of this. I do like where the existing path was, so let's maybe put it like this. I'm just gonna attach the driveway from this. I just don't know how I want this yet. Or maybe we make it like a pull-in driveway. We could make this the driveway too, but... Nope, just slide it across. Do we think a car could fit on there? It probably could, right? No. I think that could work. And then we just need some lights. Park the car here, put the other things there. I know it seems a bit much, but I might end up getting rid of some lights. Just for right now, we're gonna go with these. Need to align this. We'll realign that eventually too. Just working with what we got here. That doesn't seem straight. Nothing seems straight here. And then we'll add some other kind of bushes and flowers and stuff. We don't clip these on our way in driving in, you know? Perfect. Alright. So stately for such a little house, huh? Raw materials. I think I'm gonna go with just a regular cement. I don't know if I want to... Do we want to do something totally different? I don't think we've ever done, like, the cobblestone before. Or maybe just raw brick. Can I make those bigger? Oh, does that look strange for the driveway? I think this could work. I might change the orientation for it going up the walkway. Or we'll use the other boards for the walk path. The ones that are on the porch. This might be our first house in a while that hasn't had a garage. Oh, darn you. Missed a spot up here. Look, it's so textury. Sad days. We're using a lot of different kind of textures, huh? We could also make a lip on the driveway too, but that might be a bit much. Let's grab this real quick. I might still make it a border for this as well, but... Definitely got a Japanese style going on here for sure. Maybe I should have made it lifted again, but... It seems wrong picking the one we used for the house already, just to do this too. I need... one of these. And let's do... what color have we not done yet? Gotta pick a boring color. Maybe we just do gray? Just do a gray car. I'm not gonna overthink it. We are absolutely gonna clip those little lights on the way out, but you know, don't ask any questions. Okay, and as far as lights are concerned, I think I'm going to get rid of those, and we're gonna scoot these over. We're gonna copy 4 of these, because I think they look nice. We'll add some red to the yard, right? Bushes. Some shrubs. What shrubs, though? These are nice. Polytiferous. Probably the most plants we've ever put in a yard, that's for sure. What else? Lenten roses, these look nice. We're absolutely spending all of our money right now. That's okay. Alright, I think think that's plenty of plants. And that looks a lot more, finished, right? Last thing I want to do is I want to... Now that I can kind of see what these look like, I'm going to minimize these. We'll still keep that one on the edge and just move this to be with this one. Too bad you can't make like a curvy path. Or can we? I've never tried to do that before. Our other installation, I still want to make this work. I like the way this looks, but... See, my thought was we could make, like, a gate to walk into the back, but... Or, like, an additional, like, spot here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something. I think that looks pretty nice. Let's update this to match this, though. So I'm fine with the black, but let's maybe do... What is the color they have now? It's this, right? It's the driftwood? I think it's driftwood. It's not bad. I think the only thing. Maybe not black. Can we do a lighter color? I think that's a little better. Let's copy this to this. And then I wonder what it'll do for this. Won't do anything. Oh, did it change the roof color? It did. Actually, I kind of like that. Okay. And then let's do... It's too much. There. That way it kind of flows. It matches with the rest of our design we got. Add some chairs in here. Back to outdoor. No, we'll probably just go back into this. Regular seating in here. Let's put some OG furniture in here. Like a two-seater on each side. So you can have some combos. All I know is for a place that only houses like 4 people, this place definitely has some talking space, you know what I mean? Talking space with some hangout sesh space, you know? Perfect. Alright. This is set, I think. Last bits are... Ooh, no, not that. I want this. I'm gonna put some rhododendrons back here. Back to plants, back to shrubs. Rhododendron time, even though they're huge. Like, that's crazy. Look at how huge they are. Absolutely insane. Like, look at that. That's... that looks incredibly crazy looking. Like, how big are these? At least let's make some, like, ones up front so it looks like it makes sense that they belong there. Will you let me? One of these might have to go. Ooh, actually, you know what we could do? That is in these stepping stones, yes? Yes. We'll make some fun, like, zigzaggy stones, right? This is really the only way you can kind of make it curved, but... maybe we'll make some rose bushes and stuff, too. That'd be cool. Plants. Do we have rose bushes that aren't on a pedestal? Not really. Which is a bit of a bummer. How big are these? Oh my god, that is a whole tree. That is definitely not a shrub. I mean, they just have these that I feel like are meant to be on something. Regular bushes it is, then. Let's do something smaller, though. Like, a lot smaller. Like, maybe these? How big are you? Too big. What about you? Little? Kinda little. Yeah. They straight up pay their gardener, like, a shit ton of money, bro. This guy gets paid out the wazoo for monies. Loaded with money. Do a couple lights here and there here. Solid. Alright, we got a little whole thing going on. Probably the most crazy backyard transformation I've ever done. Ever. Looking pretty nice. Let's see. Is there anything else crazy we could be doing here? I think we'll leave this looking pretty chill. You could almost add that other fence if you wanted to make it more private, looking into the back. Should we? Put it right here, but... I mean, you could also do that with a hedge, too, I guess. That way it kind of seems like there's a separation where you have to kind of peek to see, you know? I think it looks good. Still feel like there's a wee bit too many lights, but I think we'll be fine. Thank you, Rach. This is looking great. I still feel like the wall should be on that side too, but I'm just crazy. This is like a mini mansion. Like, from here, if you were just to, like, walk past this house and look, you would think that instead of the house being wide, it just goes back further, like, back, but it's really not that big of a house. But I think, this is good. So I'm gonna call the outside done. Then, next episode, we can take our time, maybe add some other finishing touches if we think we want to do more outside. But we will be able to take all the time we want to demolish walls, do whatever we want to do in here, and make it look really awesome. So I think that's that, guys. 5 likes for the stream, I appreciate it. Thank you to Rach, Reality, we had Dragon, DJ, James, Rob, Wade, Mira, Winter, Big Nick. It was good seeing you also, Big Nick. 6 likes. Thank you, guys. And I know there was... I said Rob and Wade, yes. There was one more. Thought it was someone new to chat. Oh, yeah. You didn't... you didn't correct me. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm gonna say it's, Danail. Danail, thanks for popping in. It was nice meeting you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, guys. And also, last little bit, thank you to our members. We appreciate you guys. If you want to join memberships, if you're active in chat and want to do that, we have custom emotes and all the like. Otherwise, you guys just being here makes me happy. Always. And talking with you, too. Any last words before we call it, guys? Reminder, no live stream tonight. I will have a live stream tomorrow at noon for more House Flipper, though. We'll continue this house. And as always, I will leave y'all my little cat in the box. You too, Rach. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone else, have a good one. And, yeah.